Do it. Ho, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Stadium Red proudly presents to you the most electrifying wrestling show in the world. And we are your hosts. I'm the Bake Show, Shake and Bake. We got El Capitan JC Kirk, and of course in the house is the Nard Dog Bernard Green. Welcome on in. Make sure to check out StadiumRant.com for articles on your favorite teams, players, and leagues. Follow Stadium Rant and all the boys on social media. Well, gentlemen, we got a heck of a lot to talk about tonight. Javon Evans shines yet again and qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. The Masked Man sticks his head out again, and Logan Paul has a crash out on Michael Cole. He seems to get a lot of crash outs these days. Valid? Don't know. We'll talk about it. Asuka qualifies. Natty gets attacked after not qualifying. Bernard, big Asuka guy. We also have a lot going on over on the SmackDown side too there, gentlemen. One and only Mr. Cody Rhodes did qualify for the Elimination Chamber. And guess what? And if you didn't think it was going to happen, it did. Jade Cargill finally defended her title against Jordynne Grace. We'll talk about that as well. And seems like a certain Puerto Rican superstar that was just in a really big performance, televised globally. It was one of the most viewed one of those things ever. Oh, yeah, that WWE superstar Bad Bunny is thinking about making his return. He also sings and dances really well, too, if you guys didn't know that. I saw him at the Super Bowl. I was like, wow, I didn't know he did that, too. I thought he was just I'm just kidding. Bad Bunny is talking about, I don't know, maybe he can make a return to WWE. Some fans on the streets are asking what WWE superstars think of Benito coming back into the ring. But before we get into any of it, as always, gentlemen, how we doing?
We doing good, man. It's after a holiday week, so we had a little short work week for some people, I guess, but for me, it was nice. Just ready to kick this off. How you doing, Bernard?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. And into another good week. It's starting to heat up. Who knows for how long? And I just shared the Seth Rollins Club Shay Seth Rollins interview with Shannon Sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out, guys. Like and share and subscribe to that channel as well. You enjoy it. How Seth Rollins' upbringing, his path to wrestling, how his passion for wrestling grow. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Just waiting on some dinner.
Waiting on dinner, bruh.
Yeah,
I hear you. Yep. I could do for some dinner. I'm not even gonna lie. Bradley, best part of this week was my birthday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were talking about off the air. Saturday got kind of nuts, but Monday was my actual birthday. It was fun. I had a good time. I took Monday, Tuesday off because, I work hard. I deserve it. You know how it is. Had a good time. Got to stream on Monday night. Did Monday Night Raw Bake Show birthday style. So that was fun. I got to be honest, though, gentlemen. I do not feel like they stepped it up for my birthday.
Maybe they didn't want to outshine your birthday. Like, it's Shake's birthday, we got to tone it down.
I'm right back down to earth all of a sudden. That's probably what it was. You know what? It's basically a holiday. They gave everybody the day off anyway. So, yeah, I get it. But it wasn't I was saying to the guys, it wasn't a bad show by any means. I didn't sit there. I was like, oh, my God, this is awful. Like, it was all fine. And, like, I wasn't upset by anything. The qualifying matches were really good. I'll say that. Javon Evans, we'll just start off with him. I mean, my God, I saw something online today, and take it with a grain of salt. I saw it online, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's true that there's a running game between Javon Evans and Leon Slater on who can do the craziest thing in the ring week to week. And I don't know if it's true, but it seems like it is, because that tornado kick he did, the springboard tornado kick, not human.
No.
Yeah.
I believe it, dude. It seems like they're always trying to one-up each other on every match they do. They are both phenomenal. They're definitely going to go far in the company.
Yeah. Javon Evans, man, Leon Slater, man, them guys are some daredevils. I don't know. They almost got the Hardys number, or if not, they got their number.
Yeah.
But can you imagine the spots in the chamber with Javon Evans on top of the pod, on top of the doing the cutter or whatever that move is that he does?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the spots in that chamber? Oh my goodness, it's gonna be insane. But hey, congratulations to Javon Evans, and the future is really, really bright for him in the WWE main roster.
Dude goes coast to coast with zero effort. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. He's just so impressive. And to your point, Bernard, I don't think they could have made a better decision there. I mean, yeah, Gunther in the chamber would have been cool. But if you're not going to send him towards a world title right now, don't put him in there.
Yeah.
And that was the right decision, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, we could talk a little bit about the women's qualifier match. That was a really good match. I don't mean to sleep on that. Natty, Bayley, and Asuka. I'm all in on this low-key legend Natty. I want to see her win the Women's Intercontinental Championship very, very badly, and I think that'll happen at some point in the next handful of months, probably not till after WrestleMania, but
yeah,
still.
I say SummerSlam.
That would be awesome. Yeah. I really like this new gimmick. Asuka got the dub.
Mm-hmm.
She got the win. And, I mean, a chamber with Asuka, who says no? You know what I mean? No, there's none of those three women I would have been upset winning that match. I did pick Natty just because that's who at the moment I would like to see in that match, especially because I think Asuka still has things to do outside of the world title picture. So I feel like Natty would have been better in that spot. Doesn't win, but that's it. You were right there to get a world title shot. Okay, you can qualify for an intercontinental title shot soon, right? That's kind of where I was at. Didn't happen. Still think it could happen for Natty, but yeah, Bayley, she got left off of last year's WrestleMania card, gentlemen. Do you think it happens again?
I don't know. There might be. I think it'll be tag team. It won't be a singles match. Or it actually could. Maybe her and Lyra, have a fallout before WrestleMania.
We still got time, yeah.
Yeah, still got some time, if anything. But yeah, it just seems like she's had a little fall from grace from WrestleMania. After winning, was it Royal Rumble she won, and then beating EO for the title, and then just been crickets since then. I don't know.
Yeah. I think like I say, either she's gonna be in a singles match with Lyra Valkyria, or they could possibly could go in as a tag team and possibly win tag team gold. But back to Asuka is like I say that's a good win by Asuka. I say I've been following my Asuka followers on X, and believe it or not, that was her first singles match win of this year so far. This is her first win.
Jeez.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, WWE, do better, man. This is the Empress you're talking about. Well, that you're dealing with. But I believe this could lead to, I guess, next week with Kyrie, EO, and I forgot whoever qualified in qualifying match for the chamber match. But I think Kyrie might win, and I think that's when we'll see like a official fallout between Asuka and Kyrie inside the chamber, where Kyrie cost Asuka once again, chamber match, and that could give something Asuka to blame Kyrie for, and that's when they kick things off with her match. But hey, phenomenal job by all three women. Congratulations to you, Asuka, again, and this Natty gimmick what she's got going on now. I'm all for it. The question is like she looks so funny with a mouthpiece in her mouth.
She does, yeah.
She does, but like I said, I think she gonna win the title this year. I just think it's gonna be at SummerSlam.
I can see that.
But,
I wish this was like the Natty version we got like 10 years ago, but it is nice to see this whole transition.
Right.
Speaking of, especially with Maxxine interrupting, that was, I
Oh
think,
yeah.
obviously some payback that needed to happen with that. I feel like that's going to be the match at WrestleMania between them two.
Yeah.
Right.
So really keep an eye out for.
Right. I think so too.
Yeah, I 100% agree. That's what that kind of cemented it for me. The fact that Maxxine clapped back and we're this close to WrestleMania. There's no reason to have it at the Chamber, especially with both Chamber matches going on. So I think that's good for Maxxine. I think maybe the general fan wasn't ready for her to be that long-term champion. And she got the win over Becky. Definitely help, but I think a non-title legitimate feud, if this ends up being good and working, all things going according to plan or better, this could be really good for Maxxine's career.
Yeah.
I believe the plan would be to put her over, especially at this point in Natty's career. I believe that was kind of Natty's pitch this whole time. Like, I've been working with her backstage. Let me, a bona fide legend, like her or not, she is a bona fide legend in WWE. Let me help this girl get over just like Becky did. Yeah. And I think, I don't know. I've said it time and time again. I'm a big fan of non-title feuds that work.
I am too. Especially with this character. I'm going to keep going with that. Especially with this character of Natty. It just fits perfectly. It has that heel status that's overpowered. Maxxine can overcome it. It's going to be cherry on top.
Yep. See what happens. Make the match, WWE.
Yeah, Alexa also qualified for the Chamber on SmackDown. Trick Williams did beat Ray Phoenix. Just another dub, notch in his belt.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill finally defended her title, gentlemen, and she did so successfully against Jordynne Grace. I think Jordynne Grace is going to be in the title picture for a long time. This match was thrown together on a whim. I think literally just to shut up people online. Not saying that wasn't justified, because it was like 100 days, no defenses. Like that's nuts.
Insane.
We got on the Judgment Day about that too. But yeah, I mean, she finally did it, so that's a notch on her belt. And let's be honest, Jordynne Grace didn't last that long in the Rumble, but she still eliminated 5 people in that short span she was in there. Yeah, they clearly want to do things with Jordynne Grace. It's just, it's a timing thing more than anything else with WWE. And do you find your lane ever? Maybe not. Look at Sami Zayn, how long he's been waiting for a damn lane. How many lanes he thought he had, but then there was a 13-car pileup. He had to go somewhere else. And that's usually somebody returning. But sorry, Sammy. Back to the point. Jordynne Grace, she's going to be around for a while. I'd like to see her now go after the women's U.S. title, because that division's getting pretty stale.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot for her. I feel like Jordynne just gets she's got a lot of opportunities to titles. I mean, over in NXT, but she hasn't got anything. It's just, I feel maybe she's wanting to get people over. Maybe she's helping with that 100 days, dude. That 100 days is just awful. How do you have no title defenses in 100 days? I get it. Could be a booking issue. Could be scheduling. Could be just lack of, who you want to pair of Cargill. Fast forward heading to WrestleMania, who's Cargill's opponent going to be? It seems like that's still up in the air, and you're heading into Elimination Chamber, obviously, but I don't know. Nothing feels right with that. Back to Jordynne. I think, she's definitely going to be a world champion within the next couple years, I think. But U.S. title definitely would give a little boost in that division, since it has been rather stale.
Yeah.
It could. I don't know. I don't really have too much to say about it. It's still confusing for me. Go ahead, Bernard.
There's no star power. That's number one.
Yeah.
There's no star power. Number 2, you barely got a division for the U.S. title. Well, for you barely have a mid-card division for the women's United States title. And 3, like you said, that 100-day reign of Jade Cargill, that shit was boring. That was boring. I think as far as WrestleMania, who should go to defend the title against, there's two people in line out here in WWE that could be, Jade Cargill appointed at WrestleMania, and that could be Tiffany Stratton, which I don't want to see again, or
No,
Charlotte Flair.
even
I
that.
say, yeah, but see, that'll be the ultimate test for Jade Cargill. If she go up against a 14-time women's champion, well, the two greatest, some people say the greatest to ever do it, give Jade Cargill a test. If she's really that bitch as she said, but um, then we had Bianca. We was thinking Bianca Belair, but newsflash on that, she just had surgery after having all this hiatus. She just had surgery, but I say, I say between them two people, I say Charlotte Flair is the best option for Jade Cargill, more so than Tiffany Stratton. I say that'll be the ultimate test for her. But Jordynne Grace, I say, like I said, I give it about a couple more years. I said just put a mid-card title on her as well, and test the waters with her. Then give it about maybe another year or so. She probably be ready as well. But I got, between those two women, they might win the chamber, and they're going to go on to face Jade Cargill for the title at Mania.
I can see that. You know what's kind of crazy is with the tag team titles, they brought the mid cards because the tag teams were getting stale. Now the tag teams are on top and the mid cards are stale. It's just wild how WWE works that way. That'd be a good spot for Bianca if when she came back and went towards mid card for US title, like Becky helped with the IC title, help legitimize the US title. Could be a spot for her if she doesn't go straight for world title.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like that too. I don't know. That's a cool thing. There's just so many different things you could do, so many angles. Yeah. I think mid card is probably where I'm landing with Jordynne Grace. But yeah, I mean the Bianca thing with that finger surgery, that's crazy. I mean, maybe they were just trying to manage it in whatever way they could without surgery, and then it just got to the point like, hey, there's no way we can do this. I don't know, but it sucks because I really thought that was going to be a major storyline headed into WrestleMania.
Could have been, yeah.
And if maybe that's why they kind of wanted to wait on the Jade Cargill defenses, but I don't know. You could just throw people at her, build her up that way. It's just, I don't know. The match at WrestleMania, I don't know if I really want to see Charlotte in there. I mean, that'd be a great person to beat. That would probably be the best person to beat, if you ask me. Would probably be Charlotte, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a weird spot because then what do you do with Charlotte if she doesn't win? Is she's going to go away again? She's not going to go back to tag team stuff, at least not for a while. I mean, maybe she picks a fight with somebody, but it's rough. It's rough. The women's division on SmackDown is kind of weird right now. I don't really know what's happening.
You got Nia and Lash.
Yeah, that's great. And that I think I was talking about the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match forever in the women's division. I thought we were going to get a little sooner. It felt like the story was going that way. But we'll probably get it at WrestleMania. And when I was talking about Bayley getting left off the card, that's a realistic spot for her. Yeah. Her and Lyra to fit in there. Lash, Legend, Rio, and then
the Bellas.
I'd probably have the Bellas in there because you'd have Asuka and Kyrie against each other. And I would probably have the Bellas win that just because I think history should say the Bellas were tag team champions.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what's going to happen there. Ramifications do continue right on forward. Cody Rhodes defeated Jacob Fatu and Sami Zayn in a triple threat to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, which means Sami Zayn's WrestleMania hopes are in jeopardy as well. I mean, is there a path for Sami Zayn to WrestleMania at this point?
No,
Doesn't
it
look
feels
like it.
no. It's just, I don't know. You build him up a little bit against Drew and everything, and you think, oh, this would be a good spot for him, to win the Chamber, and possibly face Drew at WrestleMania, and that's where he gets it. But no, let's just give it to Cody. Give everything to Cody. And I like Cody. Don't get me wrong, but he can skip on something. You don't have to give him everything. Just stop. It's enough is enough, man. You have him win the Rumbles, and like, oh, now he's going to qualifying. And if he wins the Elimination Chamber, I'm gonna snap. It's probably gonna happen, but it is what it
It
is.
is. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna make me.
It's gonna happen.
I gotta get this man a 3-time champion out of nowhere. Sorry.
Drew versus Cody at WrestleMania.
Just
Yeah.
it irritates me at this point.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah, Cody Rhodes gonna win this whole thing, man. I see it. I guess they're doing it because the fact that the second run of Cody Rhodes as champion, it kind of went stale. So they
First one
kind of
too.
do. Yeah, the first one stale. Well, no, but it is about the same. It's about the same, but I think they're doing that just to, I guess, refreshing up Cody Rhodes and give something to fight for, like he did the first couple of times when he first came back to come, going after the WWE title. But I think, yeah, he's gonna win it. Sami Zayn, WWE done told us millions of times in our face, Sami Zayn is not championship material, or at least not main championship material. So like I said, I don't know why they keep putting Sami Zayn in these positions where they say to themselves that they're not looking at him not only as the face of WWE, but he's not main event or champion or WWE or world championship material. That's one thing. Yeah, unless he finally snaps and have that major, fully blown heel type, then it's like, okay, well maybe we might got something. But as of right now, it's not looking good for Sami Zayn.
And that could happen at WrestleMania. He could snap. He could interject in the Drew Cody match that we know it's coming. Sorry, but
Yeah, I mean, I think then Jacob Fatu could do the same thing as well. Like they both have beef there, but I don't. I mean, it would take Sami Zayn snapping for him to do that. I think that just kind of fits Jacob Fatu. That's interesting. I didn't think about the Sami Zayn aspect of him kind of turning heel and then
it's been a while,
attacking Drew McIntyre, because like you could say, oh well, at least Drew's a heel, so maybe he's not. But like that's a heel thing to do. Get involved in a championship match and attack a guy like that, especially who you are. Like the fans don't want to see you do that. You're Sami Zayn. Why are you doing that? I don't know. Maybe unless Cody or Drew tries to do something crazy to Cody and it's like a protective thing, but I don't know. It's interesting. I agree with you though, Bernard, that I think they have said several times. I don't think Sammy's world champion material, and I get he ran into the bloodline, but I don't know that I 100% agree. I think he's probably going to win Money in the Bank, not this year, but next year.
He's going to be same boat.
He might win it this year.
Yes.
He might win it this year.
I think LA Knight's winning it this year.
Yeah. LA Knight
I think if he doesn't, he's not doing anything else with this company. Major.
I think if Knight doesn't win it this year, I think he's very soon out of the company after Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I mean, the last closing thoughts we have here tonight, gentlemen. Bad Bunny has been throwing around the fact that maybe he might like to make a return. Maybe he is going to make a return to WWE at some point in the future. I'd love to see it. His 2 matches he had were really, really good. WrestleMania 37 and then Backlash in Puerto Rico. That entrance at Backlash in Puerto Rico is still, in my opinion, one of the greatest entrances in WWE history. Not the greatest, but it's up there. And he not only has that star power, but he's legitimately good in the ring, and he loves it.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot for him, and I think Dom. That'd be a good match. Doesn't say it has to be for an IC title or anything like that if it gets that part, but maybe he returns WrestleMania. I mean, you just perform at one of the most watched Super Bowls in in history. Why not come to WrestleMania in Vegas for, double down Vegas to help elevate that even more? That'd be a real good spot. Maybe I would say night 2. One of the opening matches of night 2 would be pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think the opener. I think with Bad Bunny, it would have to be the opener because it's not going to main event. But unless you want that in the middle of the show to get people back, that's not a bad idea either. But I mean, it's money.
Yeah. Also, too, I think him and Logan Paul will make a good matchup. I mean, I think Logan, him and Logan Paul. Now that'll be a good WrestleMania, type match. Bad Bunny's phenomenal, man, and it's like when he performed at that Super Bowl halftime show. Well, I didn't see it, but I see many of people that are Puerto Rican, and a girl that I follow on X is like they were so passionate and emotional about it because it's them performing at the Super Bowl, basically representing, their culture, what they're about, and I really like that. And also too that backlash entrance. Oh my god! It's like I hear it in my ears right now. Like, man, that is amazing, man. Singing that song, Yep, I like it, man. I love it. But Bad Bunny, I think he's coming back to WWE. Who he a feud with, I don't know. But I tell you what, Dom my feud with at WrestleMania, Finn Balor. Now, I know I want to bring this up, but Finn Balor, well, CM Punk and Finn Balor, they had a little segment in the ring and all, and pretty much CM Punk said what me and you Shake was thinking. He were the man, but ever since he broke his collarbone with Seth Rollins in that Universal Championship match at SummerSlam, they haven't looked back since. Now he's back in the title picture, but not for long. But then backstage, he told Jade McDonough and Dominik, like, hey, I want to do this on my own. I want to do this by myself and all. Could that be possibly of a Judgment Day type breakup?
I think that. Oh, my bad. I mean, interrupt.
Now you good, man. You good. So, like, my question is, like, could that be a potential breakup come Elimination Chamber or after Elimination Chamber, and where Dom and JD might finally turn on him?
I think if they interject that match, then it's coming. I could see, them coming down to help Finn, and then Finn get all mad and, get in their faces, push them and shove them, and that starts the breakup. I don't think Finn's going to win a world title, as long as he's with the Judgment Day. Until he's out, he's not winning another world title, which is the total opposite when we had Damian Priest, who, won the title, and most of the time it was helped with the Judgment Day. But yeah, Finn needs to go solo. It needs to bring the demon back. It's just, as soon as you get out of Judgment Day, the sky is right again. Just come on. Get it going. Get this breakup we've been asking for years for.
And that's 2 times in a row he's come out to his old entrance music, gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But to the point of the Finn Balor stuff, I think that's exactly what's going to happen, is that Dom and JD are not going to listen. They're going to interject themselves in that match, quote unquote, trying to help. Dom, I think JD does legitimately try to help.
No.
I think Dom either screws up or intentionally screws Finn over, and that's where this whole thing goes to WrestleMania. Because I've been saying it for weeks. I think Dom versus the Demon at WrestleMania should be the plan for the IC title and give Finn the belt.
I mean, they had such a long, leading up to that match where Dom originally won the IC title. It looked like they had such a little feud, not like a feud, but it seemed like little quirks coming here and there.
Yeah.
And this would be a nice long story tell for the IC title between Finn and Dom.
Yeah. Well, same thing with Liv.
Long-term storytelling. The Judgment Day goes back to WrestleMania 38, gentlemen, when Damian Priest aligned with Edge. Finn Balor joined in. Okay. And that was a whole thing after trying to defeat the Judgment Day with AJ and Liv Morgan. There's also ties there. Who did Dominik Mysterio kick in the balls after he left the Judgment Day? Edge.
Yeah.
So there's those ties there. Finn could be like, I never wanted you in this group anyway. You just kind of came here, and, got attached with Rhea, more or less.
Yeah.
And that was that. And Damian liked you. I never liked you. It's just like it goes. This is 4 years of story. When was Clash? Whenever Clash at
that was 4 years, yeah.
3.5,
3,
whatever. So that it goes so deep, and I hope they go that route. It's really exciting time as we head towards WrestleMania. I appreciate you guys so much for taking a listen, watching it. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. Share it with a friend as well. Check out StadiumRant.com for articles on your favorite teams, players, and leagues. Follow Stadium Rant and all the boys on social media. And if you're not down with any of that, I got 2 words for you. Acknowledge us.